What's up, YouTube? I'm Brett from Rants. As always, guys, if y'all enjoy our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave that comment down below. We're on the road to 1,000, and we hope you guys can help us get there. Alright, so, Soldier Boy will make The Boys Season 3 darker, says Star. Laz Alonso, who portrays Mother's Milk on The Boys, says that Season 3 will be even darker thanks to the addition of Jensen Ackles as Soldier Boy. So, I'm assuming that the Dean Winchester part of Jensen Ackles that made him so unique and really an amazing character is not going to be there, is what I'm getting out of that. It says, The Boys, hold on, let me just state this. I don't expect him to be Dean Winchester. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, he had a charisma to him as Dean Winchester, and what I'm saying is, if they're going to make him darker, we're probably going to get a little less of that charisma that Jensen Ackles usually portrays. The Boys, which is based on the comic books of the same name, will introduce another potentially immoral, superpowered character for Season 3. Jensen Ackles will join the show in the role of Soldier Boy, the first famous superhero in a war veteran. Many viewers are excited for Ackles' debut, as it marks the actor's first gig since the end of the long-running drama Supernatural. It also reunites Ackles with Supernatural creator Eric Kripke, who is now the showrunner of The Boys. New comments from Alonso tease a bit of what fans should expect when Soldier Boy arrives. It says, during an interview with Collider, Alonso revealed that each season of The Boys will get darker, which isn't that shocking. If you've read the comics, it gets really dark, guys. By the end, if you've never watched or read the comics, and you're just watching the show, you're gonna be shocked if they go and put all the stuff that is in the comics in this. We're gonna get some really, really controversial scenes here. And it's gonna shock a lot of people, I think. In particular, as it's related to the show's upcoming third season, the actor noted that the addition of Soldier Boy will help the process along. Alonso explained how Soldier Boy allowed Kripke to not only bring in a character historically who's pretty dark, but it also makes all the other ensemble soups darker as well. In the comics, Soldier Boy is hardly conflicted about committing mass murder and other horrific acts. However, unlike Homelander, Soldier Boy is depicted as genuinely believing in what he does. The character maintains a naive air, avoiding foul language and hero-gasm orgies alike. While it's unclear how much will be changed when Ackles makes his debut on The Boys, and whether the superhero's cowardice and loyalty to Homelander will remain, I hope it doesn't, simply because I don't want to see Jensen Ackles play a character that's such a coward and such really a character that is just there to do whatever. He's just a stepping stool for Homelander, basically. It says Kripke has said that he intends to use Soldier Boy as an opportunity to explore the history of America. And there we go. Does that sound familiar, guys? Does it sound familiar? Because it very well should, because we just saw that last week with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. You know what exploring America's history means? It means telling about how bad it is. Because it was, it's done some bad things in its past, so therefore everything about it's got to be bad now. This is basically the self-hating, far left crap that we've seen for basically 90% of the shows that's out there. And I say crap because it's crap in this regard. Is back in the early 90s or in the 90s, this was controversial. Now it's like so commonplace that it's boring. Like, you can't, like, when I can just literally read you those words right there and tell you, I've seen it before in like last week in another big name show. That's showing you it's a little played out at this point. That's just my take on it. It's possible that the series will take aim at patriotism through its examination of the character, showing how a nominally positive sentiment can actually be quite corrosive and can be used to corrode others. And what does that detail? That details what the far left thought of Trump supporters who waved their American flags and they thought they were, I don't know, the second coming of Hitler because they, I don't know, liked America. I mean, in a lot of different ways. That's kind of how I like that. And I'm not talking about Trump in general. Say what you want to about Trump. I don't care. I'm just talking about the people that followed him in a lot of ways. You can be Republican, you can be Democrat, you can like somebody and not like somebody. You don't have to agree with everything that they say and do. But, I don't like when they just automatically just demonize people just to demonize them. I don't like it when they do that to the left. I don't like it when they do it to the right. It's not good business. But didn't we kind of do this last year with Stormfront? Like, well, that was the whole thing, was that she was a far right extremist, and that she was basically, so conservative and all of that stuff, or what they thought was conservative in her belief systems and so forth, that she was the bad guys from WW2. I mean, haven't we already seen that before? Why are we exploring this again? Like, haven't we already done that? Is that what this show's about now? Is exploring the history of America's past bad deeds, or just exploring? Is this a WW2 autobiography? Like, is this like a documentary, or is this what this is based off of? I thought this was about superheroes, but no, it's about exploring the history of America and about basically how patriotism is evil. That's what it is. This is garbage. It's garbage. I'm sorry, guys. It's garbage. I don't even want to even contemplate that we're going to have to watch another season of the same thing that we saw in season 2. It just drives me, that just drives me crazy. It's so unoriginal at this point. It's like, it's so boring. Says in this way, Soldier Boy will function as the opposite of Stormfront. Sounds like he's gonna be the same thing as Stormfront. They can say, it says it right here. I use Cash, antagonist who used an outwardly cool demeanor to initially mask her white supremacist belief and Nazi roots, actually made otherwise villainous characters seem a little more bearable. So basically, what they're saying is he's going to inwardly, be a white supremacist. That's what it is. Oh my goodness, this show is going to be bad in season 3. If there was any fun to this show, if there was any originality to this show, it sounds like it's gone. Sounds like it's gone now. At one point, as Stormfront is warning Homelander's son about white genocide, even Homelander grows visibly uncomfortable with what she's teaching. She has a similar effect on A-Train, who decides to do the right thing in the season 2 finale of The Boys because he loathes Stormfront. Though it remains to be seen, Soldier Boy could persuade the likes of Starlight and Maeve to do horrible things because he genuinely believes in what he's saying. Oh my goodness. Jensen Ackles. I don't know if you got. I don't think if you know what you've got yourself into at this point. Uh, I don't know Jensen Ackles' politics. I've never heard them. I don't personally know them, nor do I really care about them. But at the same time, um, I wouldn't want to be used as a tool for Kripke to just bludgeon America over the head with it. I feel like we're 6 months into the Biden administration now, or close to it, and we're still trying to do this like with the whole Trump thing. I mean, come on. I mean, you're about 6 months too late, buddy. Like, I get it. You could have done it in season 2 because it was still fresh, but now it's not so fresh anymore. So, yeah, you have fun with that, Kripke. But I will say this for Jensen Ackles' character. I'm a little bit disappointed simply because, and not necessarily because of that, but which I am disappointed in that. But I'm disappointed because I actually thought Jensen Ackles was going to appear more in like flashback scenes and things along those lines. But apparently he's going to be portraying the soldier boy of the present day. I was hoping he would be the soldier boy of like the past, and we get to see scenes in that regard of like the first superhero. Unfortunately, that's not what we're going to get to see. Actually. We're going to get to see him in present day, and it's probably going to be the worst version of Soldier Boy, the one that we see in the comics, basically the stepping stool for Homelander. So no, this isn't going to be. I don't know. It's not going to be a good look for Jensen Ackles. I don't know how many people are going to watch this at this point. This just seems like a redoing of season 2 to me in a lot of different ways. The only difference is I've seen season 2, where after I'd seen season 1, I was super hyped for season 2. Now I sit there and I read this and I'm like, ooh. Though I really want to watch this when it seems like I just watched this in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Like, do I want another long talk about how America's bad? Probably not. Like, I mean, you want to do a documentary over stuff, all power to you, but I don't know if I want to see it in my superhero shows that much. Like, I feel like I got enough of that in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Like, I mean, that's just the way I kind of look at it. And I'll be honest with you, I thought The Falcon and the Winter Soldier did a really piss poor job on it, too. Like, I felt like they didn't even try. So, like, you know, you can say, hey, that was woke stuff over there too, but man, they didn't even try. Like, that was the most poorly put together wokeness I've ever seen in my life. I mean, they weren't fooling anybody at that point. But I don't know. I'm not very excited about season 3 overall, but this has got me even less excited about it. But let me know what y'all think in the comments section down below. Let me know if y'all are kind of tired about the whole political stuff being put in there. A lot of this stuff's been played out before. That's my biggest problem with it. I can look, whether it be the right or left, it doesn't matter who they're making fun of or what they're wanting to talk about or hating on America, whatever. Felt like if you did this in the late 90s or something, this would be original and it would really be controversial. Now it's just like 90% of the shows that's come out. 90% of the cartoons that are out, for goodness sakes. I mean, so if there's anything I hate about it more than anything, is it's just not very original. And it's not really that entertaining anymore. So I'm like, Hollywood, get some different ideas out there. You know, stop basing your shows off of a presidential candidate or a president that you hated 6 months ago. You know, let's live in the here and now. That's at least my view on things. But as always, guys, let me know what y'all think. Thanks for watching, and y'all take care.